Okay, so the boars are defeated. There is no problem there.
I'm still hurt.
Um, yeah, but the boars are defeated. They don't have any loot that's usable unless either of the nature users want to take the time to take the meat from them in order to cook for your dinner.
How long would that take?
I mean, depends on your roll.
Okay.
If you roll really well, it could be very, very quickly, you
I
know?
actually,
I would like to do that. Is that
Okay.
like survivalism?
Yeah, survival for it.
so you want to save the animals, but you have no problem cutting them up for
dead
steak.
now. We can't waste it.
There you go. I knew that was going to be the answer.
That's 24.
24, within 10 minutes, you have very nice flanks. 10 minutes apiece. You have very nice flank steaks pulled off of each boar. The smaller boars give you maybe a solid pound and a half to 2 pounds of good quality cookable meat, and the giant boar gives you about 7 pounds.
Do you
So
need
what
me
do
to
we-
record
flank.
this, Robin?
Yeah, what are we looking at total? Like 11 pounds, 12 pounds?
Yes.
2 for 11 pounds.
Record it.
I'll write down 11 pounds of boar meat.
Right.
Well,
now, bear in mind that that's only going to be good for about 24 hours with no way to preserve it while you're out there.
Okay.
We can either fry it up tonight if we're not going to get back, or
Yeah.
we'll get it back to the room.
She hands me the boar meat. I put it in the sack, and I look at her. I'm sorry.
What?
This looks delicious.
It will be. Once we pick it up.
Beef or pork ribs. Okay, at this point, you notice now that where the boars were, just past those brushes, there is a small, almost like a miniature meadow within the woods. And it is now approaching dusk.
Oh. Should we make camp, perhaps? Or we can keep going. Although I'm kind of hurt. Blood.
I
Been bored.
doubt that the ogres are traveling more than a day to raid a farmer's fields for cattle, or whatever it is,
Or
livestock.
probably nearby.
Well, at this point, consider that you guys have really traveled from the farmers a half a day. Plus, ogres are going to move significantly more per day than you do.
Yeah, probably double.
Yep. So what you guys have covered in about 7 hours of moving, they're going to cover in about 3.
Can I use the knowledge nature to get what I know in general about ogres to surmise some of that stuff?
Yeah,
To tell them?
just about anybody could. And it's going to be pretty low roll.
I hope so. Damn.
Ogres, a lot of people know a lot about ogres.
That was 11.
Yeah, that's totally fine. You're
Okay.
well aware of all of that knowledge about ogres.
This is meta here, but wasn't in the first session you said that ogres haven't been seen in forever?
No,
That was 100
ogres,
years ago.
ogres, giants, and goblins working together
Thank you.
was never seen like
That's good
that.
enough for
It
me.
was the alliance that
Yes.
was weird.
Also, considering the fact that she's not directly from this region, ogres may not have been seen in this region for some time, but they may have been seen in that region.
All good.
And also,
Wonderful.
she's been alive significantly longer than you.
What?
Even though, technically, she's younger than you, but she's older than you.
Yeah.
Because she's, like, barely out of teenage years, and you're an adult.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's...
You're so young.
Yeah, it's...
I am.
It makes my head hurt, like, that whole thought process. So, anyhow, it is approaching dusk. There is
Wait, am I going to jail for petting her?
maybe. There is a small meadow clearing approaching dusk. Information has been relayed to the group that ogres can move a lot. You guys were tracking, so you weren't necessarily moving at your full potential of speed, yada, yada, yada.
I think we should probably camp.
I'll kind of glance over it. That's probably not a bad idea, considering that not all of us necessarily see well in the dark. And we don't know necessarily how far away these ogres may be.
I feel threatened. This is not out loud. I feel threatened by your comments, but I can't disagree.
In the meantime, I'm like tying bandages around my arm and stuff. Like,
You can spend a hit die.
no! You could just sleep or rest.
That does
if you're-
that
Reverie.
doesn't, that doesn't a long rest doesn't put you to full hit points like it did
It
in fourth
doesn't?
edition. No.
Oh, damn. That's dumb.
How much does it recover?
I think
Like
it's a hit die.
yeah, like if she uses a hit die and then like sleeps, she can recover another hit die,
Really?
and then she get like a hit die to use again.
Really?
after-
I thought long was full. My mistake, huh?
Yeah,
I don't think so.
I thought it was too.
I'll double check.
I know short's got all the crazy rules to it.
Yeah. Which makes sense.
Yeah.
Regains half hit dice.
Hmm.
Wait,
Is that what it is?
when having a long rest, you regain all your hit points and half your spent hit dice.
Oh,
Oh,
The dice.
that
the
works.
dice is the.
Alright.
Yep, so a long rest will restore all of your hit points.
Jesus.
Do you need help with those bandages, or you're gonna be okay?
Put your finger there. Tybo.
So I just want to be sure the consensus is you guys are going to set up camp and rest for the night?
as long as we make sure we're off of whatever trail these ogres were using.
Yeah, like probably near that meadow or whatever.
Yeah, the path for the ogres branches off to the left where the meadow is to the right. So there's probably a good 50 to 60 feet between the path and the meadow that's going to be covered by trees, brushes, etc., etc.
Tehran,
I
is there any
would
type of
suggest-
nature wall you could create to help this encampment seem a little bit more secure?
I don't
Nature
know.
wall?
I don't have necessarily an illusion that would last long enough. Maybe, and I'll kind of glance over at the other two elves and say, do either of you know how to either set up a few little alarming traps or maybe a way for a fire not to give off smoke or light, you know what I'm talking about?
Well, what time of year is it?
It's fall. October-ish.
Then we can probably get by fine without a fire.
We have boar meat. We can
Well, we
cook
can cook.
it.
What I mean is, we can cook the boar meat quickly and then tamp the fire down so that it's not actually glowing anymore.
The two humans and the
I
elf that have
think
lived here for a
deeply
long
for
time,
second.
the two humans and the elf that have lived around this area for some time, you can all roll checks, some kind of history check to determine your knowledge or nature check, whatever you want to roll about weather this time of year in this region.
Survival?
That would
Okay.
13.
Okay,
15.
okay.
What the shit?
I guess I'll roll nature.
Okay,
Yeah, I rolled history.
15.
So
15. Okay, all three of you are generally aware that around this time of year in this region, it only drops down into the mid-50s Fahrenheit range. I'm using that because that's what I could clarify as, so nothing that's more necessary than a little bit of cover over your body to prevent, basic chills and colds.
I suggest to the female elves that they bundle up tonight. But no flame is required.
And in terms of setting up traps and things of the such, that would be survival checks from the two people who were in question. The ranger
yeah,
and
it'd
the
just be
druid.
like a twine with a bell on it or something. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, and
Yeah.
a survival check will, allow me to tell them what they know about.
I don't have any way of making a fire not give off smoke or not be light. and stuff.
technically you do, but that's any one of us could, but it's just the knowledge of it. Like
Okay.
in the real woods, if you dig a hole with a small vent outwards, like
Oh. Mm-hmm.
and put the fire in there, it wouldn't give off any smoke because it would.
Yeah.
Dissipate?
Yeah.
I was thinking magical ways.
No. I'm thinking actual things that we know in the human world.
Yeah. No, that would probably be like a survivalism thing, right?
That
yeah,
would
something like
come into the realm of my character, if anything.
yeah. I mean, either way.
I could try and see if I can set like a little trap or an alarm of some sort for us to feel a little bit safer.
Yeah, because in general, I think that only the elves are going to be standing watch tonight.
You know, to be honest, I have to retcon that because if I would sleep a lot of nights outside, but it would be with a large group of people.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll dial that back.
That's fine. But yeah, generally speaking, we all need less rest, and we can see in the dark.
Yeah.
So we
Are
could
you
probably
gonna tell me that, or is that gonna?
no. This
have
is
to be
all
inferred?
this is all in character that I'm
Cool.
saying.
Yeah, because honestly, elves are fucking weird.
I'm
Well,
gonna go
she's-
ahead and roll for setting up a trap or an alarm.
Go
Or,
for it.
Okay.
Yes. So it's gonna be 22 total.
Yeah, you are more than capable of setting up a basic alarm. What it will be, since I don't think any of you have any form of bells or anything like that on you,
I didn't find
is you survey the area and you notice that from each side of you there's perfect setup across the low tree branches and the brushes to where you can set up the equivalent of a tripwire that you can hook up to a stick that is dangling in front of the watch. Whoever's going to be sitting there watching, it'll bob the stick right in front of their face and they can see somebody's tripped it.
Okay.
So it's not the best in the world, but
But
it
it's
will pick
something.
up minor motion that might go otherwise undetected.
And while she's doing that, I'll do survivalism to build a fire to hide the light and dissipate the smoke thingy.
Okay.
I'll spend the time setting my tent up.
That is a 20.
Yeah, you are more than capable of building a shielded fire that is very slow and low burning, that puts off very little smoke because of your knowledge of the different types of wood that is available around you. So it's a very clean, low burning wood. So the light is very dim, but it still puts off a little bit of warmth. It enables you to cook whatever you need to cook, and does not produce
meat.
much warning. Yes.
I pull out half of the poundage of beef or pork, rather.
So so do you want to do the two smalls or the one large? The two smalls are 4 pounds. The one large is 7 pounds.
We'll do the two smalls.
Okay, so 4 pounds of boar meat going over the fire.
Yep.
Somebody needs to roll a survival to cook that.
Do you want to do it, Scott?
I
Grilling
got
meat, I
five.
can do that.
You got a 5?
A 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
I took expertise in it.
That's some well done.
So
shitty
as
meat.
as you're cooking it,
No. I took a 5. Like I have expertise in survival.
oh,
Old-
okay.
Oh,
So what's your
okay.
total?
14.
Okay.
I thought you
So-
got a 5. I was like,
Yeah,
holy
that's what I
shit.
thought you said too. I was like, oh god, no.
Oh.
You're ruining
I'll
it.
have salmonella.
We're like,
So-
and we're never letting him cook again.
So you cook it, and as it's cooking, everybody else can kind of see, testing the feel of the meat with your hands, and by the time it is done cooking, you've got a very nice, done set of pork spare ribs.
Someone asked for medium rare. They got medium. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I hope you're not eating pork medium rare, but so you guys have food for the night. You've got your fire. You've got your traps. I imagine everyone set up their tents. I'm not gonna make you guys roll for that. The only thing I need is so you guys are gonna go down for what, 8 hours? I imagine, because that's the standard long
That's a
rest
long
for
rest,
humans. Okay.
8 hours, yeah.
So with that said, what is the watch rotation going to be?
I call not first so I can get my health back.
Okay.
I can go first.
All right, then I'll go after.
Okay.
After
So
that discussion,
8
I'm
hours.
After
So
that,
okay.
I look to the group and say, "You make no sense to me, at all."
Because they're only sleeping 4 hours and shit?
No, about what just transpired. Your walls, your fancy I don't understand how a single bolt of arrow could do that much damage to a single boar.
It's called precision.
Seriously. Like, you're welcome warriors in my book.
All right,
I'm going to bed.
I just need to not put a wall up like that immediately. Out of character. I just need
Yeah.
to change that strategy a little bit.
Yeah, that might be a good call.
Okay, sorry.
So the first watch is Lyriala. Everyone else is going to sleep, correct?
Yep.
Okay. As you are sitting there about 3 hours into your shift, the twig bobs in front of your face.
Ah.
Of course.
3 hours, not 4.
Nope. It's because of what I rolled.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled a natural 20. Sorry, guys.
Wow.
Okay.
So what is your reaction, Liara, the ranger?
Doing
How many of you have cats?
all of us.
I have one. Yeah.
I don't have a cat. I just have my floppy dog.
That's not a euphemism, is it?
You saw him. He was like laying on me. Oh.
All right. Out of character. I have to test something really quick. Can you hear me when I? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
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 This is the biggest piece of shit ever.
Now watch this. Can you hear me now?
Yes. No.
I mean,
Mine works. Ha.
I can mute my Skype. That's fine, but it's,
Right.
I have a thing here that's supposed to mute my mic.
Yeah, mine
Or turn
too.
it off.
What kind of headset do you
guys
have?
have the same
Steel,
one.
Steel Series.
Siberia V2?
Yeah.
Same exact headset.
Piece of shit. Mine doesn't work.
I love mine. Never had a single problem with it.
No, I'm just saying the button doesn't work for the mic.
Yeah,
but-
that actually is a common problem. Like, if you had tools, I would encourage you to open it up, and I bet you could see that the switch just disconnected inside.
All right.
Alright,
But-
so right now we're waiting for if Lyriala reacts to the.
Yeah, how she does. Yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna sit there and go, "Oh, hey, what's going on?"
Yeah, I
Damn
just
it,
let
now I
them
gotta-
walk by. We didn't bother thinking about stopping.
She's just a person that refuses to speak over other people, so as long as we're talking, she's not going to say anything.
While we're still talking over her, so she doesn't start talking, I don't sleep with my armor off. Just making that known.
Seriously, donning armor is the
Do you like
dumbest
cuddle with
Yeah,
your weapon?
I-
while you're asleep?
I house rule that shit out. You don't have to
Yeah.
don armor and all that other crap.
That is
It's
like the
garbage. I
most
hate it.
When
It's
we
annoying
talk
stupid.
about
shit
donning
ever.
armor, it brings up my favorite word to say, which is doff.
Yes. Doff. Okay, so, Lyriala, what do you do?
So, I want to know what it is. So I'm going to roll for perception,
Uh-huh.
and it's 22 total.
Okay. You can see the outline of
Two of them.
something sleeking around
Oh no.
in the underbrush. Roll a nature check.
This is where it turns out it's a deer.
It's a squirrel.
19 total.
It is a dire wolf.
Oh,
And
dire
it
what?
is a dire
Dire
wolf.
Ah.
And it is
Oh.
very clearly looking at you at this point.
And when there's one dire wolf, there are many dire wolf.
And they all have advantage when they're together.
Yeah.
Flank motherfuckers.
Are we laying like
You are
around
right,
fire,
like,
basically?
yeah, like all
Dire
four
wolves
tents
and
or
hot
five
dogs.
tents are like right there, and you're like sitting right there by them, so you're right next to everybody.
I'd say we're in a circle.
Yeah, like a semicircle.
It's like a circle.
It's
Right,
defensive nature.
So I'm going to try and whisper and see if I can catch anybody who might not be completely asleep without.
Whisper.
Whisper.
Go ahead, Radix.
Well, elves under trance, we're still awake in terms of we can
Yes.
perceive.
Yes.
So can we?
Everybody roll a listen check.
Okay.
Except me. Asleep.
No, roll a listen check.
that's perception.
Yeah, perception. I just say listen because if anybody has anything, adding into their ability to hear things.
I don't know what the hell's up with my dice, but I just rolled another nat 20.
That's true, because there are
Wow.
animals who have
So,
advantages
24
to
total.
listening.
24 total. Okay.
I have a
Uh,
12.
12,
15.
15.
Mine was in the positive numbers.
What is it?
It was a 2, so it ends up being a 7.
Wow. Yeah, you don't hear shit. Um, Radix and Arlie, you both kind of can make out whispering something about wolves. Endis, whatever she said, you hear crystal clear, like a bell in your ears.
Wolves?
Here? In the woods? Never.
So, do we need to roll initiative?
Yeah, like, well, no, like, how does that affect Arlie and I? Are we considered awake at this point or no?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
okay.
So you right now have a free round till he declares initiative.
I'm waiting to see what everybody says they want to do before I say anything else.
I dire wolf
I'm
up.
the hell out of my tent.
I thought you already shapeshifted twice and you haven't had a rest in.
Oh yeah, this is the first watch, right?
Yep, you have not had a full 4 hours, so you have not had a rest in. You can't shift.
Okay.
I
this
immediately just mage armor.
Okay.
Yeah. And I will do. Shall I
Is
go?
mage armor? What are the spell components of mage armor? Is that visual, somatic? What is it?
Arlie, are you saying you want to shillelagh your quarterstaff?
Yeah.
Shelaga?
Pronounce it.
It's
Shillelagh.
Yeah,
like
it's
a
all
word.
3, Scott.
Yeah,
Okay.
shillelagh.
Can
Welcome
I
to
perceive his
Yes.
mage armor?
Can you perceive his mage armor?
He made a sound casting mage
Yeah,
armor.
it is technically verbal.
Okay, roll another roll another listen check.
It was a 17.
You stir a little bit in your sleep. Arlie, does shillelagh have a verbal component?
I'm looking.
Hey, I'm paying attention here. Give me some credit.
You are?
Where the fuck is this damn spell?
In the S's?
I know, but there's so many S's.
I can't even spell shillelagh.
Ah, there it is.
I can't either, but Chrome's really good once you type SHEL.
There is a verbal component. to
Scott, roll another listen check. They're getting slightly easier each time.
Nat 1.
It was a 24 aftermath.
Yeah, you are able to hear people making noises in languages that you don't quite understand with words that don't make sense, and it kind of wakes you up.
Fucking
Can I
elves.
see? I start looking. I don't make a sound, but I start looking for eyeballs. Is anyone looking at me?
Are you inside a tent?
Ah, damn it.
Then
I'm still in my tent when I'm
You know what? I
Right.
don't think so. I think
you
I've seen
can
a bedroll. I
see
only have a bedroll.
little dim flecks of light coming from the other tents, which would be the visual component of your guys' spells. You know, there's it's not just a bland. Nothing happens when you cast it. There's going to be some light and stuff that comes off, so you're able to see that from the tent to your left and the tent to your right.
Shit.
Yeah, I would do this. So I very carefully get into a standing position with my weapon,
Okay.
quietly. But I obviously don't know what's around me.
And Endis, what have you done after startling awake?
I'm gonna slap on my armor of Agathis spell, so
Which-
Frost covers my armor again.
Right, that one. Okay. So at this point, you see another flash of light come from Endis's tent as he applies his special armor. And Lashara, are you going to continue trying to rouse people? What are you going to do at this point?
I'm going to hope that I got enough people ready to not get slaughtered into a million pieces, and see if I can, hide behind a little pile of bushes or something, so I'm not immediately the only person who's going to get sighted outside of the tent.
Right. Just so you know, it can already see you.
Okay.
It's got its eyes
Okay.
locked on you.
Is it, how far away from it is it from me?
I'm gonna call it 40 feet.
Okay, so I can see it too then, can't I?
Oh yeah, you can see it clear as day.
just
At this
black
point.
and white.
Okay. then I'm going to wait and see what the others are going to do.
Okay. So are you guys now coming out of your tents? Are you staying in your tents? What are you doing?
I'm
I'm
getting out.
coming out of my tent.
I'm kind of like my head is at the brim of it or whatever. But
Okay.
I'm not like up.
Right. You can see Endis and Arlie coming out of their tent. Scott, you can hear people shuffling around and exiting their tents.
I'm staying in the middle of the group because I can probably only make out 30 feet in the dark.
Hey,
Taking a guess here.
At this point, there's still the dim light from the fire, the embers. So you can probably see about 20 feet.
Okay.
The moon.
I don't see
Actually,
shit.
you can see the meadow because the moon is out and you don't have tree cover. You know what? I'm gonna roll for this, and I rolled low enough that it is not a cloudy night, so the moonlight is illuminating the meadow.
Yay.
So I look for the first sign of threat that I see and start moving towards it, but stopping. I'm not approaching it. It's just so that I am the first thing it sees now. I am the threat.
Okay, at this point, everybody needs to roll initiative.
What are you expecting me to do? Talk to it?
Hang on, don't tell me yet.
Hey, 7.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm rolling
did
really
you
hot
do?
tonight.
Okay.
So Endis,
Roll
you got a 7. Endis, you got 7.
Yes.
Scott,
15.
again.
Yep.
Lashara, roll initiative. Arlie, what did you get?
I have a 13.
Radix.
14.
And Lashara, what'd you get? Huh?
15, there we go.
You were muted. Got
Yeah, I
it.
noticed.
Okay. So, this is really unfortunate. Off to the right of where you saw the wolf, a second one leaps from out of the shadows that you were not able to detect and barrels down onto Scott. Awesome! It fumbles, it trips, and it skids and is prone 5 feet in front of you, Scott. The first one that you could see also charges you.
Oh, can prone be an opportunity?
Prone is not going to let this one have advantage on its attack roll against you like it normally would.
Yeah, that's right.
It doesn't need it, though.
Goblin shit out of
So
it.
it deals 10 damage. Strength save.
Okay, Tina Belster.
23.
Oh, yeah, you are good. You are not knocked prone.
I have expertise in strength saves.
Yeah. Radix.
So they're just the two that I see?
Oh, wait, I lied. I'm sorry. Scott and Lashara both need to roll again. I'm sorry, I didn't reorder my sheet properly. I left the 15s below the 14 on accident.
Okay, yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah, that was my mistake. I'm sorry.
14 flat.
And Lashara, just flat without your bonus.
12.
12. Okay, Scott, your action.
The one that is prone. Oh wait, is the prone one next to me?
Yeah, 5 feet
Oh,
in front
yeah.
of you, right
I'm gonna
there.
Fuck that one up.
Okay, so that would be number 2 for this purpose.
Okay.
It's prone, so you have advantage on the attack,
That's
correct?
right.
Yeah.
All right. Oh my gosh, I need 4 dice for this.
Yeah.
This is stupid. I'm excited. All right, let me get all the damage together. One fell off the table. All right. 21 for the main and 18 for the butt.
Both hit.
That is 12 plus 7, so 19.
Wow. You quickly slice down into it, flip the head around, and butt it right in the same spot to open the wound further. The wolf howls and shrieks in pain and snarls immediately, as does its compatriot directly next to it. Lashara.
Okay, so both of them are by Scott's character.
Correct. One is prone, which means it's on its back. That's the one he just attacked. And the other one is standing there full life by itself.
Okay, I'm gonna attack the one that's
I'm sorry, attack the one that's what?
already been
Okay. Are you doing anything else or just attacking it?
just attacking it.
You
Okay.
get advantage rolls then.
Yeah, you roll 2 d20s and take the higher result.
Okay, so 21 total.
21 hits. Who's making all that nice noise with dice?
I was arranging them.
Yes, that hits.
So it's going to be for 9.
9 total damage. It yelps again and kind of quietly growls as blood is now pouring out of the wound in its side. And it is now Radix's turn.
Going to pull out my orb, and it kind of, I mutter something, and it turns into mist, and then I blow the mist towards the non-damaged wolf yet,
Mm-hmm.
and oh, that's awesome. 20. Hold on, I need to query you this.
Yeah, I don't know what you're doing. Nope.
Fuck.
Yep.
Seriously? Horseshit.
Yep.
Alright, well, some cool mist stuff goes towards the wolf, and then nothing happens.
Yep.
Oh,
How
I think
big
I know
of-
what you just tried
How
to do.
big of an area does that affect typically? Or is it one creature?
There is an area, but I can choose it just to have, like, one creature within it.
Gotcha. Yep. No dice.
God damn it.
Okay, Arlie.
Oh boy. Alright, so what's like I don't understand like how far spread out is everything from us?
They're probably 10 feet ahead of you, and both wolves are, like, right there on top of Scott.
Okay.
Because they, like, full speed charge leapt right into Scott as he was stepping out in front of everybody else.
Okay. Then my other question is, the whole expending a hit die to regain health, how exactly does that work?
You needed to do that as soon as combat ended.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I thought you could do
can't-
it during combat, but I couldn't remember for sure.
No, you can do that during a short rest, or, for you in particular, if you are in beast form, you
Yeah.
can expend a spell slot.
Yep.
I knew that, but okay. Cool. In that case, I
Well, you got a shillelagh quarterstaff, so that's good
I
at least.
do. Yes. But for the moment, I think what I'm going to do is so there's 2 wolves on either side of Scott, right?
One wolf on either side of
One.
Scott.
Yeah, I meant 2 in total. Sorry.
Yes.
Okay. For the moment, hold on. Thunder. There it is. Alright. So 15-foot cube, I want to get both of the wolves on either side of him.
Okay.
That should be doable, right?
Yeah. You're also going to get him with it.
Yeah.
It
Does
hits
it
all.
get-
Fire in this
It hits
game.
all creatures.
Really?
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. So what did you do to me? Did you thunderwave me? Because I think you just thunderwave me.
I was going to, but I didn't realize that would get you.
Yep. All creatures.
Oh yeah.
Yay, AoE on party members.
I actually like that. It makes people think.
Yeah.
That's part of why I was asking if there was a grid at one point.
There
Because
will
that's
be
the-
for the more intricate stuff.
Because that's why I was like, then I can actually very intricately lay my AoE.
Right,
I
there
think
will
it's
be.
I think it's the Evoker wizards that get to create eventually like a specific exception in their AoEs.
I believe
Have
so.
gaps that people don't get hit by.
Sorcerers can get that too, but they have to spend some sorcerer points for it.
All right. Well, in that case, let's scratch that because I don't want to do that. On the other hand, I'm going to walk to the side of the wolf that's still on the ground
Yeah.
and whack him with my quarterstaff.
Got it. You have advantage on the
Protected.
attack.
Advantage means I
Roll a
can reroll.
d20 twice and take the higher result.
Okay. Oh, we'll take that one. That is a math 23 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And seriously, 7 damage to him.
You smash it against the side, and you hear ribs cracking underneath the force of your empowered quarterstaff slamming into it, and it takes its last living breath and
Yay.
dies.
Alright.
And finally, Endis. There is now one wolf left.
Well,
Oh,
first I'm gonna pop my hand up and just sort of wrench it in an odd way, and the wolf is gonna get a bad feeling.
A bad feel. Are you hexing?
Yes.
Okay.
Is
That's what
this
I
a
thought.
cantrip?
TM you.
You have
What?
a hex cantrip?
No, it's a level 1 spell.
No, it's a bonus action.
You
Cheating.
son of a bitch.
It's the same as Hunter's
No,
Mark.
PHP. Hex is cast as a bonus action.
Yeah.
But no, I'm asking you, is it a spell slot or a cantrip?
Yeah, it's a
It's
first
spell
level
slot.
spell.
I get 2 spells at first level, and I'm about to take another short rest after this.
That's the wonder of warlocks.
Yep.
So I'm gonna zap it for AC 18.
Yep, that'll hit. And Hex gives you what again? Extra damage? Yeah?
Extra D6, and it's also getting disadvantage on all strength checks.
Cool.
Grapple it.
I get to pick the stat, but I'm picking strength.
Okay.
I rolled a 1 on my normal damage die, so that's
Wow.
8 damage total.
8 damage. A dimmish looking purple bolt fires out from your hand and kind of lazily slaps against its side. And it doesn't really look like it's very phased. So disadvantage on strength checks, that's just ability checks, it's not its attacks, correct?
No, not attack rolls.
Okay. Good. That would have made
Like if
me...
it's trying to grapple with somebody here to
Right.
pull
That,
it away.
that would have made me super upset.
If it could do disadvantage on all attack rolls, that would be the most broken first level spell in the game.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Alright, Scott, does an 11 hit you?
No.
Okay, Wolf's turn is over. Scott, it's your turn.
I grapple.
Really?
It has disadvantage on strength checks.
Okay.
Just gonna
Hold on, I gotta look up its
dire wolf.
fucking strength check.
Do
The
you
one thing I
toss
didn't
away
put on
your-
here.
Like, staff and go grab it or something? Like,
Yeah. Why not?
Oh, I need to get
I kind of give you a really incredulous look as you do this crazy thing. I'm like, what?
Why would you even?
do that?
Okay,
That's
what's
what
your
I'm saying.
what's your strength check?
It's disadvantage on ability checks. I'm just looking to grapple
Right.
myself.
Scott, what's your strength check?
It's a 4?
Well,
Right?
roll. Yeah.
You have to roll.
Whatever your strength
that's
mod
right.
is.
I was about to say, you better not just have a 4.
Oh, 15.
Okay, you successfully grapple the wolf.
And
Oh
I
my
get to
God.
attack it, I believe.
Because it's an ability check. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you gonna bite it?
I know, there's
You
this
can
is what I'm trying to look up.
squeeze.
No, I can actually hit it with my weapon, I thought.
I thought you dropped it to grapple him.
Well, I don't know that, actually.
Well, the problem becomes if you can actually wield your harpoon or whatever in one hand.
I have hand axes.
Oh.
He does.
I have to go to
Yeah.
205 or
Yeah.
195.
You only need one hand to actually grapple something.
So, like, he's standing here with, like, an arm around this thing, and he's about to go whack, whack, whack.
Pretty much. Now, how does everybody else's attacks work against it when you have... do they have advantage on it?
Yes, they have advantage.
God damn it. Everything
Hey.
advantage.
I'm here for the greater good.
Yeah.
And if I didn't have disadvantage, it would have won on the grapple check.
Except you did have disadvantage.
If it
There's
didn't
a
have
reason I picked
disadvantage.
strength.
Yeah, because I rolled a 19 natural on the first one, and then I rolled a 6. And it has a +3 mod. Has high
Wow.
strength. Yeah, so the first check was a 22.
Well, I'm thinking if something like a dire wolf or an ogre, I'm going to pick a strength check. If it's
Oh,
something like
yeah.
a hobgoblin, like a goblin or something like that, okay, maybe not strength, maybe dex.
Is it just checks or saving throws as well?
Just checks.
Okay.
I'm having trouble finding what I need to find on grapple, but what I remember is it's my bitch right now, and I can move it wherever I want.
It's considered restrained.
Yeah. Well, I
which
can move it up to half of my movement, so I can move it 15 feet.
I believe
I-
that's correct.
I didn't know that, but I know it's restrained and it can't move.
So to prove a point, I drag it 5 feet my way,
Okay.
and then I strike it with advantage with a hand axe, which is just a d6, but I get to roll 2 of them. And a 15 will hit. And I do 8 damage to it. And then everyone who attacks it, unless it breaks grapple, gets to have advantage.
Yeah, its speed is 0.
I don't see anything about advantage on it.
Oh,
No, it
really?
doesn't say anything about advantage.
Nope.
Okay.
Unless you have it prone by grappling it, but I don't know if that's...
It doesn't automatically make it prone.
Oh, okay.
So I have to attempt to make it prone.
Which would be
Okay.
another opposed strength check, I think.
Well,
Yeah, so it looks like it can still attack things, it's just that it can't move because you've grappled it.
Yeah.
It can't get away from you.
in that case, I take it back. I don't know. Whatever. I do the damage to it. We're learning how to do grappling mechanics. It's going to happen again.
Yeah. So that's all good with me. Lashara.
Shoot the wolf that he's grappling.
Yeah, I'm holding it by its neck right now.
Ow,
I'm
you
just
bastard!
stick-
I'm holding it. Shoot it, not me.
I was picturing that scene in like every action movie ever where
Don't
person
shoot
gets
him
the gun
in the
and there's
foot.
grappling on the floor. He's like, I don't know who to shoot.
You're muted.
Yeah.
I said that never happened. I don't know what you're talking about.
So, what are you doing? It's your turn.
I really want candy suddenly.
Is
you
it
pregnant?
because you? It's because you're. It's because you're drugged.
Probably.
I'm sorry to grapple and ruin your day, Timmy.
No, it's okay. Doesn't bother me. I'm really pissed about my initial attack failing.
Yeah, that was kind of funny, but sad.
Because I could have really done some major damage to you in one round.
Yeah.
That's what I was banking on in this whole encounter.
That's kind of why I went to the one that was prone. I was like, that one might die. I want to kill it.
Who's up?
It's okay. A question was asked, answering.
Oh.
Okay. I'm gonna.
I like how you just started.
Goodbye!
She was starting to get all squirmy. I'm gonna try and hit the wolf. The arf.
Grappled wolf?
Yes.
There's still 2 wolves left,
Nope.
right?
No.
There was
just
only
one?
2 to begin with.
Oh, I thought there
Just
were
the
3.
grappled one.
Attack this one.
No, 3 would have been like an over deadly encounter for you guys at this level.
Okay.
I still can't believe my sleep spell fucking failed.
That's awesome.
When it's
No.
over, I'll tell you how many hit points it had.
Probably
Of course.
one more than you needed.
Yeah, probably.
18?
Thank you.
19. Okay, at a -3 penalty to avoid hitting Scott, that is a 16. That still hits.
Oh, boo. You dumb DM.
What?
If I'm grappling it, I'm holding it right in front of her.
Oh,
It's not standing there letting you hold it there. It can't
Yeah,
go
it's
right.
not
It's
good.
struggling, and she's trying to shoot a bow at night like this, trying to hit the wolf.
Hey, to her at night doesn't mean anything.
Well, yeah.
Imagine
But it's
you got
grayscale, no
hold
color.
Of a 250-pound dog that doesn't want to take its bath. It's not standing there letting you put it into the bath.
Right. Okay, how much damage do you deal?
9.
9. Again, the wolf lets out a defiant yelp and growl. Radix.
Balls. I was thinking about this the whole time and I couldn't think of anything.
Balls!
Balls.
Oh fuck! I can't use that to. Alright. I am going to just hold out my orb and shoot a blue beam of frost at the thing.
Apply a -3 penalty to avoid hitting Scott.
Alright.
No.
What'd you roll?
That 20.
Ah,
Well,
nice.
crit! Congratulations.
First one ever. Alright. Okay, that's a D8 doubled, which is super shitty 12.
Did you just double it, or did you roll 2d8?
I just rolled one and doubled it.
Okay, because I think you're supposed to technically roll 2d8.
Oh,
Yes, you are. You have
I
to roll
rolled twice
double.
for mine, yeah.
Yeah.
okay, well then 6 and 5, so 11.
Okay. It wouldn't have died either way, so it's not the
Yeah,
end of
I
the
know.
world.
And
But-
it, not that this matters, but it now has negative 10 to movement.
Yeah. Awesome.
So literally negative 10.
Yeah. Very good. So it can move inverted in space only on the z-axis.
I was gonna say, so does that mean that, like, if it tries to move, it actually moves, like, 10 feet away from where it's trying to move?
Yeah, if it's trying to go away from Scott, it goes closer towards Scott.
Got it. So Scott is now a black hole. You fatty. Okay, so the frost slams into the side of the wolf, and the wolf yelps again, and its whole body turns almost a pale blue from the black that it was. Arlie.
Hey, I'm gonna poke it with my quarterstaff.
Okay, not a ranged attack, so normal.
Yep.
Finally.
Everybody's
wait.
ranged except you two.
Scott, did you take damage during that?
No.
At any point, nothing
No.
hit you?
I took damage earlier, but I don't know when.
It was a while ago.
You're not at full hit points right now.
No, I'm not at full.
Alright.
But I
What
have
was-
fighterness, so don't worry about me.
Fighterness?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
don't use a spell that's going to hit him too. I think
Wait a
that's
minute.
I think that's
Wait a
direction
minute.
she was
Do you,
going.
want, do you want to not be friends?
No!
This is how you not be friends.
I was questioning whether I was gonna heal you or heal me.
If you can kill it.
Well, I can do both. This is what I'm saying. Bonus action, it's a spell.
Let me put it. Oh, I see.
But my question is I don't know if healing word I can target myself, because it says
Yeah.
anybody I pick.
It's target, so that's
Okay.
you.
Alright. So what I was trying to find out is, should I heal you or heal me?
That's up to
If
you
anybody's
decide.
going to get attacked right now during grapple, it's going to be him.
Right.
Yes. Alright. So I say magic words. Boo 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 boo.
Bibbidi bobbidi boo.
Bibbidi bobbidi boo. And you got 5 hit points back.
Woohoo!
Yay.
I do healy stuff.
And that uses spell. Alright. And now I poke it with my quarterstaff.
Okay. What'd you roll?
I rolled a 3.
Oh, I was really hoping it was a 1 so you could heal Scott, then whack Scott.
It was really close to that.
Okay.
So, yeah, an 8 totally doesn't hit the grappled thing.
Yeah, there's no way. Endis.
It's still not dead.
Still not dead. Arlie whiffed.
I don't want to
I went,
Scott, so I'm going to walk up and stab the thing with my dagger.
Okay.
oh man. It would be really funny if you blasted him in the face by accident.
That's why I'm stabbing it with a dagger, because I think I can have better control over the dagger. It's AC 19.
Yep.
24. for 9 damage.
Wow. How? Isn't a
It's
dagger
hexed.
1d4?
It's a hexed dagger.
Oh,
I just
you're a
don't-
dick.
No, he's a warlock.
So you stab the wolf in the side and give the blade a nice twist in the
Twist.
wound, and the wolf expends its last breath. Congratulations.
I'll wipe my dagger off on the carcass, and
How
Yeah.
many hit points did it have? Left?
44.
I'll
Wow.
be right back.
The other one that fell prone only had 29. I rolled really high for that one. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's really fun.
Because I don't ever use averages. I roll monster hit points.
Yeah.
While it's relevant, I would like to actually skin the wolves and get their pelts.
Survival.
Fuck.
I'm gonna expend a hit die for myself. Go
Okay.
because I'm scared now. Do I have to roll that or do I take the full
No.
hit die?
Oh no, you roll.
You roll it.
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
That's not bad. That's 15.
Damn it.
15. Okay, you're able. It takes a while, but
Okay.
you're able to get 2 decent pelts. At this point, I am going to stop the session because I'm already 5 minutes late for raid.
Dope.
So hitting stop recording right now.